Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Mending Munich. Today, two games. First one against Regensburg. Second one against Freiburg. You missed the Newcastle episode that was out today at 12 o'clock. So if you are into that, that's on the channel page. So go back after watching this and check that out. I start on the past meetings page with Jan Regensburg. And as you can see, we've not beaten them in 4 tries. Twice in the Bundesliga 2 and twice in the Bundesliga. We haven't beaten them. Yes, ridiculous. We are 5 seasons in now and we've not beaten this team. 2 draws, 2 losses, and yeah, last time we played them at their place, we drew the game and it was a 2-2 draw. So hopefully we've had lots of good players come into the squad since we last played them, and yeah, all in all, I'm looking for a win in that game. And then we play Freiburg in the league. We're in 4th at the minute, so hopefully Freiburg are in 16th, and hopefully we'll come out with a win there as well. This is going to be the team that goes up against Regensburg. So this is going to be the team that plays against Regensburg. We've got Muller in goal. Egbo, Velasquez, Carter Vickers and Pereira are the back line. Luke Illich comes in for a bit more game time after his injury. Goujon in alongside him. Mbula on the right. Hudson-Odoi on the left. And Nixon in behind Frangen. On the bench, Killian, Illich, McKennie, Bunk, Brewster, Cherney and Marquez, all on the bench just in case we need them. Let's get into this one, and fingers crossed we can finally beat Regensburg. Illich with a corner, trying to get it in to a Munich player, but he gets it back out from Hudson-Odoi. Gets that ball back in again, but can't find a Munich player. Goujon back to Pereira, and he does have Hudson-Odoi on that left-hand side. He finds him, cuts inside, and that's a through ball to Mbula, but he can't get on to the end of it. But Velasquez cuts that ball out into Hudson-Odoi again, into Frangen. He's got Nixon on the overlap, goes for goal, hits the post, and Jekyll gets that ball clear. 12 minutes gone, and it's all Munich. Bontheimer gets the ball in. Haeckel is there from the back, and he heads over. Not many chances to show you in this first half. Very, very even game between the two sides, and it's an attack from Regensburg just before half time, and we kind of deal with that clearance, and Illich was the ball in his feet, finds Hudson-Odoi down that left hand side, taking on all comers there. Frangen's going to beat the keeper there, and he does. Hans Frangen scores his 2nd goal of the season, and he beat Weiss to that ball just before half time to make it 1-0 to Munich. Hudson-Odoi really making this goal, driving forward down that left hand channel. Good tackle by Salah, and yeah, the keeper Weiss doesn't get there. Frangen does. 1-0 to Munich. Hudson-Odoi with a corner, trying to find Frangen at the far post. He does, hits the bar, and he gets the rebound. Brewster trying to go for a shot again, but George clears that, and he's on the counter-attack himself. He's got 3 or 4 men up with him. George goes to Engin on that left-hand side, but we press well, and Egbo does really well there, but apparently he's fouled him. He's gone straight through the back of him, but he only gets a lecture from the referee. 20 minutes to go. Salah now with the free kick, goes for goal, hits the wall, and that's going to be a corner kick for Regensburg. And Weiss, 10 minutes to go, gets the game started with a goal kick, and Velasquez tries to nod that down to Illich, and gets the ball back. Goujon now is being pressed by Netfield, but Velasquez takes over, and they're pressing really, really high. We find the ball out to Brewster. That's a poor touch from Brewster, and Nanzik gets the ball to Dietz, and that's a great tackle by Frangen. And now we're on the counter-attack. He's on his own a little bit though. Finds Bunk at the back post, and what a hit that is by Yannick Bunk. 8th goal of the season for him. He comes off the bench and scores what is a worldie of a goal, and that's a good tackle by Frangen on Dietz, and he's on the counter-attack here. He has to hold it up and find someone. He does a deep cross into Bunk, and on the volley by Yannick Bunk, top right-hand corner. 2-0 to Munich. It looks like we're going to get this Regensburg monkey off our back. Pereira going to get that ball into the back post. Brewster's there, and Engin looks like he's brought him down. It's going to be a penalty. Luka Illich is going to take it. Hopefully he's going to put it in and make it 3-0, and the game well and truly done. And he does. Weiss does go the right way, but not good enough, and it's 3-0 to Munich. Hudson-Odoi going into the good cross into Bunk, and Bunk makes it 4-0. 2 for him since he's come on. Been great player for us so far this season. Yannick Bunk, 9th goal of the season. Hudson-Odoi just chips it into the near post. Defender, absolutely no chance. Weiss kind of swats at it, doesn't keep it out, and it's 4-0 to Munich. That is it. Full-time whistle goes. Jan Regensburg 0, Munich 4. It's taken us 5 chances, but we've finally beaten them 4-0 away at Regensburg. We will bring you the next round of the cup. We'll give you the draw of that, and we'll bring you Freiburg in a few seconds' time. Here we go then, German Cup third round today. Big teams are still in it, like Munich, Leverkusen, ourselves. Class us as a big team still in this competition, and we're just going to draw the teams. Munich. Leverkusen will play Ingolstadt, Leipzig will play Berlin, Stuttgart will play Wolfsburg, Dynamo Dresden will play Karlsruhe, Hanover will play Hoffenheim, Munich. Here we go, home tie against Magdeburg of the Bundesliga 2, so should get through that round pretty comfortably as well, and that will be in January. So yeah, that'll be the third round. Hopefully we get through to the fourth round, and yeah, taking it a little bit more seriously this year, the cup. Hopefully we can get to the final, potentially win it as well. But next up, Freiburg. Here we go then. Here's the side against, it's going to go against Freiburg. Muller in goal still. Strangle comes in at right back, but the back line remains exactly the same. Luka Ilic is going to start his second game in a few days. Hopefully, again, just get a little bit more game time in those legs. Brewster on the right, Bunk on the left, Cherney in behind Frangen. Killian, Ilic, Gujon, Hudson-Odoi, and Buda, Nixon, and Tammy Abraham all on the bench. And we're going to go for 3 points today, hopefully, and it'll get us back into title contention. Correa with a throw-in, trying to find Bunk in the box, and he does. Great turn by Bunk, goes for a shot, falls to Cherney, and Brewster's at the back post, and he heads just wide. 25 minutes gone. First chance goes to Munich. Half-time whistle gone, and domination, really, from Munich. Just not being able to find a way through this Freiburg defence. Going to go to the dressing room and just say we can still win this, keep working hard, and it will come. Changes to be made. Tammy Abraham probably on for Frangen. Got the ability to come out and do the business in the second half. But yeah, need a little bit more from them. Strangle with the throwing. Finds Brewster down that right hand side. Good turn from him. Goes back to Luka Ilic. Goes for goal. Luka Ilic scores. I think that's his first goal since he's come back into the squad after his long-term injury. Good assist by Ryan Brewster. Turned his defender really well here. Just spun on a sixpence. He then found a lovely little ball to Luka Ilic on the edge. Hits the firm shot into that right-hand corner. And it's 1-0 to Munich. Frangen with a free kick, goes for goal, hits the wall. Got 4 minutes of injury time here. Ivan Ilic on for his brother, back to Frangen. Can he get the ball through? No, goes back to Carter Vickers. Brewster's got loads of space on that right hand side, and Ivan Ilic finds him. Brewster whips that ball into Cherney on the volley, hits the bar, and Gunter gets that ball clear. And it's a good effort from Vaclav Cherney. Pereira gets this corner in. Can he find a blue shirt? No, just finds the goalkeeper. And I think that might be, no, they're going to carry on with it. Chaulo going to launch that ball forward, and Velasquez brings it down to Strangle. Back to Velasquez, and get the ball out to Brewster quickly. Back to Strangle. Being pressed there is Brewster, but doing well. Finds Hudson-Odoi on the counter-attack. Driving into the box. Goes for goal, and Callum Hudson-Odoi wraps this game up. Second goal of the season for him. Another assist for Ryan Brewster, and it's 2-0 to Munich. Let's see this in 3D. And Brewster and Strangle work it down that right-hand side. We then find Callum Hudson-Odoi in the middle, and he just drives from that right-hand side inside to the penalty box. Left-footed shot, top left-hand corner, and it's 2-0 to Munich. Now we have it, final action of the game. We win the game 2-0. Ilic and Hudson-Odoi making the difference for us today. Brewster with the player of the match performance today on a 9.0, 2 assists for him. Well done, lads. That was a good win for us. Just what we needed after a relatively comfortable cup win as well. Let's see where that leaves us in the division. 4th in the league, 4 points off of the top spot. Hamburg going to be there or thereabouts towards the end, and so are we. Us, Leipzig and Köln all on 24 points. Leverkusen on 26. Bayern still a game to play this weekend. They've got Hoffenheim. They win that, they go up to 7th. So, but they're still off the pace, them and Dortmund. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see where this season ends up. So that's it for today's episode. We will be back against Mainz and against Stuttgart. So Mainz, one of our nemesis really in this save, not beating them just yet, and they cause us issues. So we'll come back with that one. And Stuttgart are going to be tough opposition. They've just come up from the Bundesliga 2, so hopefully we can get 6 points out of 6 there. But Mainz and Stuttgart, 2 very, very tough ties. That's it for today's episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you don't want to miss out any more content. Remember, tick the little bell icon so you're notified every time a video goes live. Remember, Newcastle episode went up earlier on today at 12 o'clock. So if you missed it, check out the channel page. And until next time, we're bringing you Mainz and Stuttgart in the middle of the transfer window as well. I'll see you soon.